Ricky, this is for you. I want to have a conversation about some of the stuff we're talking on Discord. I know, I understand that the idea of retail traders making it work might seem far-fetched, but I know that there are a few people who have done it. And they've shown all their work for it. So the two people that I want to mention, if you have time, Shawn is a Telegram channel, YouTube channel as well. But he calls and has been calling all of his trades for the past 6 or 7 years in the Telegram channel. So if you have time, you could scroll all the way back through all of that history and find where he's shown everything. I myself am trying to do the very same thing and keep it as transparent as possible. There has been a playlist video of August's Trading View Challenge where I did the challenge for an entire month, only using a simple 2-candle concept. If the previous candle was bullish, I'm taking the next candle and making it and going bullish as well. If the previous candle was bearish, took the next candle and went bearish. At the end of that month, I want to say I was up 1 or 2% by the end of that month of doing it. And that was it. I think the only caveat I had was if it was like an indecision candle, then I really didn't do anything with it. There's a whole entire playlist that I did day in, day out. Here's what I'm looking at. Here's the trade I'm going to take. Here's the end result. So I understand you're like, I want to show me the next month that somebody can be consistent. It's not going to help. Like seeing somebody do it month in and month out, if your mentality, if you're trying to convince yourself that, well, number one, if you're already convinced that retail traders is just BS and the only way they make money is by paid subscription services, I mean, the whole point you're on my Discord is because I give it away like I show my stuff for free. I don't have anything that I'm charging. I don't have a paid subscription service. I have pulled out money. I've shown my losses. I've shown my wins. I've talked about the withdrawals that I've had. I am currently going through a process right now where I want to be more consistent on a month-to-month basis so that I can consistently pull out money. Because one thing I've been good at doing is growing an account and taking money and then starting over with a small account. That's not always consistent for me, though. Sometimes it might take a month. Sometimes it takes 3 months. And it's like, no, I want to find more consistent withdrawals. And that's the reason that I am going through this process. People like Mr. Lobos, he has a YouTube channel that he runs and he shows his stuff daily. You can follow him there. The key being, it's not going to be following or seeing somebody do it. Because I can, Shawn, Tory Trades, iMan Trading, those are 3 that I know have shown what they've done, and they continue to just give their stuff away for free. Now, granted, Tory Trades and Shawn both have some sort of paid process, but both of them will also openly acknowledge you do not need it to be profitable. You don't need to pay for anything to be profitable. It's going to take a whole, it doesn't even matter if you paid somebody to find how they're doing it profitably. It's going to take a whole lot of work on you. Psychology is the big thing. And so if you're already convinced that retail traders is just BS, then you're going to have a hard time finding success in it. Even if you were to come across Mr. Lobos or myself showing you day in and day out how it actually works, you would still not believe it because you've already convinced yourself that it can't happen. It's not true. You need to just understand it is possible. It's possible. Are there people out there who don't do it and make all their money through paid services? Yes. But there are also people out there who don't make a dime off of anybody else. They give all of their experience and information out for free, myself included, and I've made it work. Has it taken me a while to do it? Yes. Has it been a whole lot of heartache and struggle along the way? Yes. Is it a continued struggle and heartache and a hard process? Yes. So don't get so bogged down. You have to put in the work. And as Mr. Lopez has said, reach out. I want to know, as you've talked about this, where's your trading journal? Show me your trade. Show me that you're tracking this stuff. And if you can't come back with a trading journal, then you aren't as dedicated as you think you are. And it's no wonder why you've fallen into this mindset that retail traders can't make it work. You haven't proven to yourself that any sort of concept has worked in back testing. And then you haven't forward tested that to see if you can implement that concept. Trading is an art. There is so many different ways to make it work, but not all of them are going to work for you. Just because I'm doing hedging doesn't mean hedging is going to work for you. Just because Mr. Lobos is doing some, not necessarily support resistance, but I'm going to call them support resistance type trades and things of that nature, doesn't mean that his trading style is going to work for you. What you've got to do is you've got to take all the information that you have and start getting into the charts and then getting the experience and what you see works for you through your own eyes, through your own experience, through your own risk tolerance, through your own lifestyle. And you need to start tweaking that to make it work. The only way to be consistent with that is to actually document everything that you're doing. Because our mind will play tricks on us. Our mind will lie to us. Our mind is our worst enemy. Hence the reason why psychology is the hardest part of this whole thing. Psychology, risk management. Those are the two things that make or break a trader. It's not the strategy. Any strategy with trend lines, support and resistance, ICT, smart money concepts, bullish candles, engulfing candles, double tops, double bottoms, pin bars, railroads, double tracks, whatever you want to call them, all of it will work. There's an alert from you right there. All of it will work, but not all of it works for the right person. And so you need to find out what works. And if you're not ready to put in that commitment, which is a commitment, then you might want to do something else until you are.